Guess how many people enjoyed this movie? None. So, The Nun begins with a flashback to the Conjuring movies where Lorraine and Judy see the nun. I'ma be so real, the nun used to scare my tits off. In the Conjuring movies, the nun was hella scary. I don't know how in her own movie she's less scary, but yeah. We go back in time to Romania, 1952, Abbey of St. Carta, some Castlevania Dracula looking gaff. A couple sisters reach this door which says, God ends here. Don't go in there. The nun goes in there, then crawls out after getting jumped by demons, being like, this evil needs a vessel, don't let it touch you up. She takes the relic, flees, and is about to pull the Kermit 360 Spinaroo special, looks behind and sees the nun, and sends it. Next morning, Frenchie over here got his beetroots when he finds the nun deceased, and the crows enjoying a full course meal of human for breakfast. I actually thought this movie's intro was pretty good. We then go over to the Vatican City where the lads are sending Father Berkey here to go investigate the suicide, telling him to meet with Frenchie, who found the nun, and this woman Irene, who knows the area pretty well. Also, she ain't taken her vows yet to become a nun. I don't actually know how you become a nun. Do you need to do like SATs or something? Mr. Berkey informs her that she's been chosen because, you know, she knows the territory well, but she's like, I ain't never been Romania.
It just feels all a little bit odd.
Meanwhile, Frenchie's tripping balls. Mr. Burke and Irene roll up. Frenchie behaves as horny as he looks, which is very, and he agrees to take them to the Abbey. They travel through the exquisite, pulchritudinous landscape of Romania. For anyone that is a victim to the American education system, this means beautiful. The horse is like, nah. So they go the rest of the way on foot. By the way, these three are fully aware of the rumour that this place is haunted AF. I mean, just look at all the crosses. Apparently Frenchie hid the body in an ice house to preserve it, cause yeah, that's a very normal thing to do when you see a dead hanging nun. If that was me, we're all running. They go down to the freezer and nun be chilling.
That's not how I left her.
Oh shit. Mr. Berkey takes the key, they bury her. Oh, this bell's actually pretty nifty, you know. They explain that when homies had the plague, it's kinda hard to tell if someone's dead or not, so when they were buried, if the person was accidentally buried alive, and they wake up, they would ring this bell to let people know, hey, I'm alive down here. Pretty cool. They examine the crime scene. Oh, a nun moved. We got tombs, serpent, a nun, abbess. Wait, that's a person? Bruh, how are they so chill about this? There's some yapper. She's like, come back tomorrow, your room's on the left just down the stairs, thank you. I still can't believe no one's questioning this lady chilling here like this, but whatever. Frenchie is heading back when, oh, she's up to some shenanigans. I don't know why the cameraman starts doing 360s. Ooh, feet. I know some of you are like this. Take a step back, okay? Same dudes drooling over feet, probably take the tomatoes out their burger, you dirty gremlins. Anyway, she falls on Frenchie and she's like a nun-zombie? I don't even know. Frenchie yeets her off, picks up his weapon of choice. Bit big, but I like the thinking, and runs off. I just had a thought, right? What if you strap two crosses to yourself, one on the front and one on the back?
Honestly, he's a genius, that man.
Father Burke's job is actually a miracle hunter, which is a pretty cool job. And Irene explains how she used to have visions. Then Mr. Burke said he helped a boy, Daniel, who had similar visions as Irene. He tried exorcising him, but ended up killing him. Yo, take this dude's exorcism license away, man. Mr. Burke wakes up to find Daniel going for a midnight jog. A snake pops out his mouth, the dude falls into a coffin, we pan up and... oh damn, bro is so cooked. The bell's working though. Irene also wakes up for some reason, wanders around, oh fuck that. She finds the nuns. Bruv, she's a giant.
Look at the size of that fucker.
No, baby Jesus has fallen. She runs out, hears Mr. Burke, but then all the bells start ringing. She uses her superpowers and finds his grave, starts digging, but Mr. Burke starts getting manhandled, touched up by these hands. He gets free and then they see the grave like this. Irene chases after this nun, ends up in a chapel. She gets ambushed by Sister Oana. Wait, ain't this the nun that hung herself? Or am I tripping balls? I don't know. Frenchie's getting piss-faced in a bar with this cross. These lot are mourning because NPC's daughter also hung herself in the barn and everyone blames the Abbey, saying the evil is leaking like leaky shit. Mr. Burke is reading some lovely books, comes across Valac, which is the name of the nun. Anyway, Irene is just chilling with Oana, but this weird nun keeps trolling them like, do you want to come in or out? Why are you just standing outside, woman?
Come on in, don't be shy.
She goes into the lore of this abbey that it was built by a duke who practiced black magic and witchcraft. This dude opened a doorway to hell, as you do. He got stopped by the church and they closed the gateway to hell using Jesus' blood. Where the hell did they get that from? Since then, the nuns have been on praying duty 24/7 to keep the evil locked up, which worked until the bloody Nazis started bombing the place, which opened it back up. Bloody Nazis, man, always messing stuff up. She was like, yeah, I saw that dodgy nun too. She's an imposter. She's dodgy, evil. I can't lie, this nun is a buzzkill. She tells them to shut up and go away. So they give Irene this room to stay in. Goodness gracious me, you could have at least cleaned the room a bit. What the hell is this accommodation? Hostels have nicer rooms than this. Oh shit, this is the room where the nun committed suicide. That's the rope. That's so peak, fam. Why are they putting her in this room? Mr. Burke is law digging.
You won't find a...
Who said that? Yo, why is this woman always just chilling here, man? What the hell? I don't condone violence against the elderly, right? But I would be so tempted just to push her off just to see what would happen. Like, would she just lie there in the new pose that she's fallen in? Or would she, like, get up, sit back in a chair? Is that cross glowing? He just ripped the old hag's arm off. There ain't no way he just did that. Oh wait, where's she gone? Yo, she's got speed. Irene has a pretty funky nightmare. She wakes up to find a nun praying in her room. Hey yo man, get your own room to pray in. The prayer beads get mashed up. Bro, this movie has the most obvious jump scares ever. Let me guess, she's behind her now?
God's sake.
Oh look, I was right. Yeah, she sees a vision of the nun jumping out. The door opens, she goes for a little stroll, ends up at the God Ends Here door. The shit opens and it's Valac, the big bad nun. She causes severe windstorms, hella weather warnings. She flees. Sister Oana comes to rescue Irene. Meanwhile, Mr. Burke is still doing tomfoolery with Abbess. Irene comes to the chapel with Oana. She about to hit the prayer pose when she spots a body and it's Oana. Oh shit. Mr. Burke is seeing all sorts of crazy shit happen. Everything is going tits up. This dude is just tripping balls. The nuns march in like the Gestapo, hit the prayer pose in a 3-5-2 formation, very attacking formation. Unfortunately, Satan must have had a vindaloo because bro's win causes all the nuns to just fly off. Irene's squad is wiped, so she tries the solo carry. Mr. Burke is in the delivery room from earlier snooping about. What the flip? The zombie nun pops out but gets decimated by Franchi. Damn. Irene is going sicko mode on all the prayers, but the demon undoes her top. Hey yo, and then starts whipping her, I think? What the hell is he doing? Oh no, he drew a star. Never mind. Bro, I never understood why these nuns are so nonchalant about everything. Like, no one talks, they don't form any plans together besides ultra-attacking prayers. The group links up and Irene explains that we've all been praying together to keep the evil at bay. She turns around and... what? She lifts the body bag again and finds a super old skeleton. Wait, so that means that all the dead nuns have been coming together like Sung Jin-woo's army of dead and helping Irene. Wait, so is anyone real in this church? Is everyone dead? What about Abbess? I don't know why I'm asking these questions, I'm the one making this video. Guess we'll find out. Oh shit. She nearly took his wang off. They make the ultimate weapon, a cross with holy water. That shit's like a ray gun against these demons. They perform an exorcism and set her on fire, then shotgun her. Bro, this dude's exorcism rate is abysmal. Take his license away. 2 exorcisms, 2 deaths. They piece together that the first nun who jumped didn't actually commit suicide, but sacrificed, potato, so that the evil couldn't take on a human vessel. Irene's like, we gotta seal the gateway to stop demons popping in. Before the showdown, Irene takes her vows next to the crispy nun. Mary's pointing the way. They use the key, find the blood of Jesus. They reach the door and enter. Oh, this place looks scary as shit. A Blick nun pops up behind Irene. Irene turns around, gets jumped. We get some hella goofy POVs. What the hell is this? Irene finds this room. Oh shit. Yeah, she's so cooked. Bunch of dudes with Tesco bags on their head pop up. Mr. Burke runs into a whole gang of nuns. Why do they look kinda tough? Mr. Burke creates a cross of fire to keep them away. Frenchie breaks and finds... I can't lie, I'd start popping everyone. They all move out and Sister Irene be chillin', hitting the Michael Jackson pose. Then Sister Irene sends Frenchie flying and she be looking a bit different. She starts giving Frenchie the Modern Warfare 2 lobby treatment, just absolutely chatting shit to him. Frenchie smothers her face with Jesus' blood, but Valac lifts him up, sends Irene absolutely flying. Holy. Father Berkey fights a little boy, gets bit in the eye by a snake. That is pretty grim, I can't lie. Valac pops out the water, goes for the choke slam on Irene. Father Berkey... Never mind. She lifts Irene like Mufasa, sees the blood is missing, goes in for the kill, but Irene spits the blood in her face, causing her to discombobulate, disintegrate and f*** off. And Mr. Berkey's got a cool looking eye. they pack up and ride off.
Dead.
Really?
Yeah.
I can't lie, considering how OP Valac was this entire time, like she would just scream and people would just go flying left, right, centre. The fact that she tried to choke slam Irene is pretty stupid. Like, she probably could have just screamed and Irene would have just like blown up on the spot. Also, how the hell is Jesus' blood so OP? Like, I get it's Jesus' blood, but still, like, look at what it did to her. This next bit was actually pretty sick. We get a 20-year time skip and Ed and Lorraine from the Conjuring movies are doing their ghost lectures, and the subject on the screen is Frenchie. Frenchie had gotten possessed because the nun had actually sent a snake into him, so he's possessible. I don't really know how it works, to be honest, but yeah, he's possessed, and the movie ends there with Frenchie being possessed, so make of that what you will.